Here's the honest question. How much of your workday is actually spent thinking hard about something that matters versus reacting to messages, meetings, and noise? For most men, the answer is almost nothing. And that's not a discipline problem. It's a structural one. And there's real research behind why. Let's start with the term itself. Deep work was popularized by computer scientist and author Cal Newport, who defined it as professional activity performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that pushes your cognitive limits. The kind of focused effort that creates real value and is hard for anyone else to replicate. Its opposite, shallow work, is the logistical noise, email, messages, admin, that keeps you busy without moving anything forward. This isn't a vague self-help buzzword. It's become one of the most widely referenced frameworks in modern productivity thinking, and it's built on genuine cognitive science. Here's the science behind why switching tasks constantly is quietly wrecking your output. In 2009, organizational psychologist Sophie Leroy published research on something she called attention residue. When you switch from one task to another, your attention doesn't fully follow. Some of it stays stuck on the task you just left. Leroy's experiments showed this residue actively degrades performance on whatever you do next, and it's worse when the first task was left unfinished. Separately, researcher Gloria Mark at UC Irvine tracked office workers for years and found that after a single interruption, it takes people over 20 minutes, on average, to return to their original depth of focus. Some sources cite this as 23 minutes and 15 seconds specifically, though it's worth noting that exact figure has been widely repeated without an easy-to-find original source, so treat the precise number as an approximation rather than gospel. The underlying finding, though, that interruptions carry a real measurable recovery cost, is well replicated. Now run the math on a normal workday. If you're interrupted even 5 or 6 times, a notification here, a Slack ping there, a colleague's question, you can lose the better part of 2 hours just recovering focus without producing a single minute of your best thinking. This is exactly why the one protected hour idea works. It's not a formally named scientific study, it's a practical application of this research. Instead of scattering your attention across an entire 8-hour day, you carve out one uninterrupted hour when nothing interrupts you. No phone, no email, no Slack. One task. Full intensity. Here's how to actually build that hour. First, pick the same hour every day, ideally when your energy is highest, usually early morning before the inbox opens up. Second, physically remove your phone from the room. Research shows even having it nearby, silenced, still pulls on your attention. Third, choose one task before the hour starts. Not a list, one thing that actually matters. Fourth, if you get interrupted anyway, don't just dive back in. Leroy's research suggests briefly writing down where you left off and what's next. It measurably speeds up refocusing. Fifth, protect this hour like a meeting with your boss, because in a sense it is one, a meeting with the version of your career you're trying to build. Consider this, the man who wins in his career long term usually isn't working the most hours. He's the one who's built 1 hour nobody can touch, where his best thinking actually happens. Key takeaways. 1. Deep work means distraction-free focus on cognitively demanding tasks. It's a well-established, widely used framework, not a fad term. 2. Attention residue means every task switch costs you real cognitive performance on the next task. 3. Interruptions carry a measurable recovery cost, commonly cited around 20 minutes or more. 4. One protected hour, same time daily, phone out of the room, one task only. 5. If interrupted, write down where you left off before returning. It cuts the recovery time. Build the hour. Protect it like it's your career depending on it. Because it is.